So let's open. Open. By the way, our power has started going out again. So then there might be some delays or issues, but nevertheless, it's working for now. Yes. It's okay. I've cut everything. It's empty. Well, not empty. I see. Just some bag fell. This is a book. And what else do we have here? Yes, we have another book. And seat cushion. I understand. Yes. Well, most likely not even used, and most likely for some kind of sub. For example, yes, because you clearly can't install anything big. So we have this big arm, and I see that the screen here is damaged and cracked. Most likely it needs repair. So, how do you turn it on? Enter. Wait, actually, like this. If only I really and truly knew how it is supposed to work at all, you know. So, we might not even consider this. Oh, sound. There was just some sound it made. Here's the on-off button. Yes. Well, it makes a sound. Okay. Let's escape. Maybe we'll see something. Yes. Oh, our air defense is working. Such is life, that's how we live. Yes, alright. You saw the price anyway. We'll sell the screen there for replacement. Trying. It's not working. But making a sound. Well, sort of. How much it will cost to replace the display there, I don't know. We'll see if someone shows it or not. Well, for now, only sound. I think because the screen is damaged, it won't show anything but the sound, and charging is working because it shows on my block. So I'm posting this here. I'll post it on Telegram if anyone knows what to do with it, please. I think it's 100 Trivnias, maybe even 50. But how much does the original cost, I wonder? I think it might cost 1.5 to 2,000. And I will need such a thing. I want to buy a bike for myself. It would be interesting. Let's put this aside for now, along with what will be on Telegram. By the way, maybe you can see it, so let's take a look. What kind of keyboard is this? Yes, there's plenty of dust here. A lot, but not so much that you feel like wiping everything down. The keyboard is wired. KB400 VK. Okay, so why don't you cover it? So, well, it seems like it's brand new. It looks really nice, except for the fact that it's dusty in the box. Yes, there's even a bag from it, some paper that was issued to someone, released. The cost is 243 Hrivnius. Okay, 243 hryvnias for a simple keyboard. That's basically a normal price. We'll record this price in the Telegram. I'll set it to be picked up for 100. Yes. We set it. Close it. And onto the page. That's to cover it. I won't put it in because it's really dirty trash. So let's move on to the unknowns. Box number 1 from the unknown NP. Yes, that's the thing. Carefully, we open everything. Yes, that's the thing. And more. Yes, carefulness to the side. What do we have here? A thing. Pop filters. I have a lot of such things. By the way, if suddenly you need something, there are 3 of them exactly. That's it. Girls, pop filter. 3. I won't even unpack it because, well, I really don't need it. Let's see how much they cost. I don't think they're very expensive. Around 100 to 150 hryvnias per filter can be given. By the way, the sound will change soon. I ordered myself a stand that attaches to the ceiling, and you can lower and release it from the ceiling on ropes, like on ropes. So it will lift itself up. Microphone. So, let's... I'm not a fortune teller, but as you can very clearly and undoubtedly see with your own eyes, this is a keyboard right here. This is a keyboard, a device. Such a keyboard. Sturdy and massive. This is how it looks. Dusty. Well, it seems like nothing is stuck. Everything presses. Okay, there's one video. There are some keys here. Quite a lot. I've never seen such a palette before. But there's something missing here. I don't know what it was. Maybe some kind of mouse. I think it was clearly 50 hryvnias, no box, nothing. Okay, so let's check this. Maybe we'll see something. Yes. There is such a thing. There is such a thing. Microphone. Arm stand. Something also for the microphone. And there's no proper picture. I won't accept what the hell it is. Mother, my wife, empty, yes. So I just want to see what it is. This is for fun. A mount for the microphone, but this mount, what? Something fell, something flew off. Yes, that mount for this, you know, it gets fixed with these things, how it works. And I do this. Then, that's it. Just clamp it, and that's it, like this. Yes. Then what's this? This is for the microphone. A pop filter. Here, it probably won't be used. Most likely it's more suitable for a PC. And it just screws on. And that's it on. Ideas? Let's take a look. Well, I've already planned for them to come to the ceiling here, so... And it turns out it's a dust to bore to loo, but I don't know how practical and convenient it will be overall. Just the fact that it's from the ceiling, it definitely won't interfere with the frame. When I don't need it, I let go and it flies away. And if it's going to be somewhere like this, and how to turn it towards me, it turns out there's no way. But here it's still possible. Well, like this and how it will be. how it is practically speaking, what do you say? Well, more or less, this is how it should be. I don't think it will look very good on camera. When taken from the ceiling, it will be more convenient, but well, we'll see. Let's see how much it costs. I don't know how much such a thing can cost. If I don't place it anywhere with the equipment, then I'll plant it in the VTA. If I find its place, then I won't plant it. So, moving on. So, what do we have here? A tub. A book has appeared. We haven't had books for a long time. So, what kind of book? Dad. Stamps. Stamps. Uh-huh. Not a book. Or what? Is this an album for stamps? Yes, it's just a big album for stamps. Wow, damn. What a surprise. I'm even afraid to imagine that there's something like this here. It's 100% clear that it's old, Soviet, but it's in very good condition. There are, of course, no stamps here, unfortunately. But the pages turn, everything is clear. The thing is, we did find stamps with you. And imagine it would be possible to sell a big album with stamps for a good price. All right, let's estimate how much would such an album cost. We had a small one, about this size, with just a couple of pages. And I sold it for 100 or 150 hryvnias. Also on Telegram, one of you bought it. I think one of this size could cost around 200 hryvnias at least, and ideally it would be nice to sell it for 300. All right, we'll set it aside. Yes, and the last shot. I don't know about this one. I've never found anything in styrofoam boxes, so I suggest we open it and see if perhaps maybe there's just possibly something here. Seriously. Well, this is clearly someone's shipment. Such a decanter. You can see it has been used. I don't think this is the original packaging. Well, let's say. Okay. At the very least, I expected something more interesting. And at most, something expensive because styrofoam packaging is very costly. So most likely, this isn't the original packaging. At the level of 50 to 100. I don't know. Well, there's some brand, such and such company, I'll Google it. Of course, maybe it's something very expensive because everything is even written in English here. So, we'll see. In any case, you've seen the summary. Plus or minus, I personally don't know, but everything is on your screens. That's all. As always, I invite you to Telegram, please. Subscribe, like, and if it's not too much trouble, leave a few comments.